Yeah, hello, and then welcome back to Coffee Class. I have three sets of questions I want us to look at. The first question reads that we should find um solve for x if we have 4 raised to the power x minus 3.2 to the power x plus 1 is equal to minus 8. Quickly, we try to change this to a factor of 2. So 2 exponents 2x is minus 3 point. The point means multiplication, and then this can also be expressed as a multiplication is equal to minus 8. And then from here, we know this times this should give us 6. At the same time, from the laws of powers, we can express this as this. So from here, we have plus 8 is equal to 0. We are getting a quadratic, and then we let m be equal to 2 to the power x. So now we have m squared minus 6m plus 8 is equal to 0. Factors of 8 such that when we multiply, we get 8, but when we add, we get minus 6. That should be minus 4 minus 2. And then from here, m is common, another 2 is common, and then we get m minus 2 against m minus 4 is equal to 0. M is equal to either 2 or 4, but we said m was equal to 2 to the power x. The original question gave us x, we introduce m. And so when m is equal to 2, then we get 2 to the power x. And then from here, we see this is 2 to the power 1 is equal to 2 to the power x. Therefore, x is equal to 1 when m is equal to 2. And then the second one, when m is equal to 4, 2 to the power x, 2 squared, 2 to the power x, x is equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to 1 and then 2. That is the answer that we get for question 1. Question 2 from the screen says we should find a true set of 2 to the power x plus 2 minus 5 into bracket 2 to the power x plus 1. Sorry, to the x or plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, this also follows the same procedure. We tackle this 2 to the power x times 2 to the power 2 minus 5 to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so we have a situation like this as well. So from here to, we just okay. Yeah, so sorry, it is 2 to the power 2x. That is why I was kind of having difficulty with what I was doing. So from here, we can see this is going to be 2 to the power x all squared times 4 minus 5 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Sorry. And so from here, we have 4 of 2 to the power x all squared minus 5 2 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 0. We let a variable, say v be equal to 2 to the power x. So we get 4v squared minus 5v plus 1 is equal to 0. 4 times 1, that should be 4. Factors of 4 such that when we multiply, we get 4. But when we add, we get minus 5. So 4v squared minus 4v minus v plus 1 is equal to 0. V is common, 4v is common. Then we have v minus 1. Minus 1 is common, v minus 1 is equal to 0. But v minus 1, 4v minus 1 is equal to 0. V is equal to 1 or v is equal to 1 on 4. But we said v should be equal to 2 to the power x. And so when v is equal to 1, then we can have 1 being equal to 2 to the power x. And then we know any number raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. And so 2 to the power 0 gives us 1. And so therefore x is equal to 0. Then the second one says v is equal to 1 on 4. So 1 on 4 is equal to 2 to the power x. 1 on 4 is the same as 4 raised to the power negative 1 or 2 raised to the power negative 2. From here, x is equal to negative 2. So therefore, the truth set is equal to is x such that x is equal to minus 2, 0. And so it is only when x is equal to minus 2 or 0 that you have this situation being true. Then the final question says we should solve the equation which is 2 to the power 2x plus 2 minus plus 1, minus 9 into bracket 2 to the power x, all plus 4 equals 0. So the same approach used for 1 and 2 be used for the third one as well. What we do here is to just write 2 to the power x, or 2 times 2 minus 9, 2x plus 4, 0. From here we get 2, 2, 2 minus 9, 2 to the power x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we let another variable, say k, be equal to 2 to the power x. So we get 2k squared minus 9k plus 4 giving us 0. Now from here, 2 times 4 gives us 8. Looking out for two factors such that when we multiply we get 8, but when we add we get minus 9. That should be minus 1 minus 8. So 2k squared minus 8k minus k plus 4 is equal to 0. 2k is common. What is left? K minus 4. Minus 1 is common. K minus 4 is left. 2k minus 1, k minus 4 is equal to 0. K is equal to 1 on 2 or 4. But k is equal to 2 to the power x. And so from here, when k is equal to 1 on 2, we get x to be equal to minus 1, 2 to the power minus 1. And then when k is equal to 4, then we have 4 is equal to 2 to the power x is equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 or 2. This has been, a dull version of Friday, but I tried to bring you 3 questions, all from the same topic, which is not something I intended to do. I've been slow today, but pardon me for that. I'll try to be active from Monday. Thank you so much for your time, and then do have a beautiful weekend. Bye bye.